In the previous episode, we promoted Maksudbek to a companion, looted our first bow from raiding a Sturgeon village, raided the first caravan of the campaign from Vlandia, and defeated a big mercenary party. The problem is catching these guys. We should really set up in an area where we can ambush them. They can't get out, like where we were before, back around Poros. That was a pretty good spot. Actually, this is a good spot. If we can keep him here, he might go up and around. Yeah, he's going to go up and around. Man. Oh, this is actually really bad. Yeah, they didn't want us, and now it looks like they do. So that group of 30 needs to bug off. Yeah, they have the same movement speed as us, even though they have twice as many troops. They probably have a lot of cavalry. But let's get out of here before we get caught. Yeah, trips like that are very pricey because we are paying 419 a day. So we were at about 10k. That costs us close to 3 grand. So very pricey. We don't want to do that too often. Level 15 on our main. Let's go ahead and put it into medicine. So one more and we've got medicine topped out. Roguery doesn't matter on Jalaluddin. We can add a few more troops to our party. Let's talk to this group of 8. Oh wow, we took the whole thing actually. We didn't want all of them. Let's take hill warriors, and at least some of the hillmen will top out. All right, we're not too concerned. Oh yeah, we are concerned actually. I was gonna say, I'm not too concerned about them, but 2 of them, yes, we are. All right, let's go back where we know we can catch them. We'll spend maybe a week or 2 there. Now 49, I don't know if we can handle 49. What are they doing? Oh, we did get an offer. Here we go. So the Beni Zalal, they want to buy their guy back. 2,800. That's actually really good. That'll put us at 10k. Nice. Yeah, another one of those, please. Somebody give us an offer for Pelikos. Now, are these guys worried about us? They are actually, both of them are. 49 is kind of a hefty number, but we do have troops that are pretty much free at this point, so I think we can afford to take a battle like this. There's some small caravans up there, which would be a better target for us, but pretty tempted here. Let's go through and make sure we're not getting rid of anything that we do want to keep. So we don't want to get rid of the beer. These other things are not consumable, so we can just get rid of them. Yeah, that looks good. That's 8, so we are missing 1. We're missing grapes? Yeah, I don't think we have any grapes. And we have a ton of grain. We should probably get rid of some of that. And moving on, I don't know if they're going to have enough money to take all this stuff, but let's save some of the higher end ones. Now, as far as all this other stuff, we don't really need to save too many things. I think we could maybe save a shield. Let's save a shield. We can save the Pila and then get rid of everything else. Yeah, we don't need it. It's just taking up space. And do they have enough? Oh, no, they don't. Wow, so they're actually short. They're short 2 grand, so we'll buy some of this stuff back. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so we'll make 12k here, and then we're going to turn around and attack them again. So just like that, 22,000 dinars. So we're actually in very good shape here. Actually, do we have any upgrades? I forgot to check. We don't, so we're okay. I think we're okay taking this fight. All right, let's give them the advance command. They do have a few more archers this time. Actually, no, that's more infantry. Caravan here? No. It's 30 archers and like 10 infantry, which is fine. Infantry! Let's actually give them the charge command with shield wall. And then see if we can get some pokes on these cav. Actually, we do have a bow and arrow. We can get some shots off on their archers. Yeah, we need to spend some time leveling this up. This is going to be our main weapon here. Oh, we don't want to get hit though. These cav are pretty deadly. There we go. Ooh, we hit him for 41. That's actually pretty good. We did just upgrade to the 90 gram bodkin, so these things hit pretty hard. Test it out against this guy. Oh, nice. We took out a cav. One tapped him. In the head. We'll take another cav out. Nice. This guy's about to get shot in the face. Nope. Alright, we are getting hung up here, and we are taking shots in the back. But again, these are mostly replaceable guys. There are some people in here that would rather not lose, but if we do lose them, it's not the end of the world. And some guys are back here. Ooh, we should probably help him out. Yeah, he's getting surrounded. All right, leave him alone. No 3v1, please. All right, yeah, another 3v1. Can't you just back out a little bit, man? Nope. And he died. Of course he died. You idiot. You couldn't just stick with your own team, huh? The Mountain Brigands are the ones that we really don't want to lose, so as long as we don't lose those, I think we're in good shape. Let's get some easy shots in here. Oh, he just took his teeth out. That mace crushed his face. Now we've got an upgrade from the Mountain Brigand. I don't think we want to do it yet. We don't have enough bows. Yeah, we want to make sure we have bows first. 8 renown, 8 losses. Okay, so these are all replaceable. This is not a problem. And three levels on the bow. That's not bad. Yeah, we need to keep doing that. I think once we get some better gear, we'll be able to take shots from further back, and that should help quite a bit with leveling up. We'll take all the prisoners, upgrade the ones that we can. Oh yeah, there's some good upgrades here. So let's go ahead and lock the arrows because we don't want to mess with that. Did we get any ranged? We didn't get any ranged weapons, nope. But we do have some upgrades. So helmet and hand guards. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. Oh, they're still here, and they're going the wrong way. Hand it over. So they want to give us 34 denars, 24 mules. We don't want the mules, and 34 denars is unacceptable, so we want everything. Let's just send troops. Yeah, we got no losses there. Nice. Man, look at the gear. This is so much stuff. Yeah, luckily we have room, but man, that's a lot. We got 49 mules, so that's why we have a lot of cargo capacity. All right, let's get back there. If we can get a hold of this 23... Actually, we didn't really take that many losses. Will we take 8? So we could probably take on another one of that size. All right, here we go. 20. We can take a 20, no problem. Yeah, we'll take a 20. Oh, he escaped. I was going to say we could hopefully get some more cash from that clan, but he got out. We got a lot of upgrades here. So polearm 75, we're going to go with the thrust. Bow 50, we're going bodkin for ignoring enemy armor. Tactics, we're going to go with asymmetrical warfare because we're mostly trying to fight in forests. So that should help. And we're already roguery 210. This is nuts. The roguery is actually leveling up faster than scouting. I guess it helps because we're using all bandit troops, but I just wasn't expecting that, to be honest. Now this is a tricky one. Roguery 200. Carver gives you a little bit more damage out of civilian weapons that are rated for civilian combat, or ransom broker, which gives you 20% more money from a ransom broker and 30% less chance for them to escape. Problem with this is I don't know how they do the math. We take this and then we get the scouting and riding one that do 50% each. That's 100. If we take this, that's 130%. I don't know if there's like an overflow where it goes back to a positive number at that point, or it goes negative and then bugs out. So getting 25% more is nice, and we will need the money, although we don't even have the ability to go to a ransom broker. So I don't know that that's really the most useful. So we are going to take Carver in this situation. I do think this is a pretty good perk though. But yeah, let's take Carver. I don't want to take a chance. And Hussein hit level 5. Let's go ahead and let's pump up his writing. All right, back to the task at hand. We got to make more money. And we'll pretend to trade, as always. He doesn't have enough money. Look at that. So we've got about 15 grand worth of stuff. Let's get rid of the trade goods, because these ones take up the most space. Now, we can sell quite a bit of stuff to this guy. So we're going to go slightly negative. That's 9,500. We're still going to make good money on him. Let's get all that stuff back. I think one of these days they would learn. You don't trade with a guy that's about to attack you, right? Doesn't do you any good. They've only got a few troops, so this should be pretty easy. Let's actually switch to our bow and arrow. We can get some shots off while we're leading our troops. Oh, here we go. This guy's got no shield. If you're group 2, let's have them just go straight past. I don't think there's a need to stop here. And these guys are armored to the teeth. Look at that. Shot point blank to the face. He did 3 damage. But you get enough people smacking them, they will go down. Yeah, they're starting to go down here. Look at that. He's got a concussion from his head bouncing around so much. Alright, the archers are retreating. Let's get him back up there. Alright, we're going to manually control these guys. Oh man, nailed him. Oh, they're actually... Are they charging... Are they charging our companions? That'd be kind of funny. One of our companions died in a battle like this. Alright, they're actually leaving. We can take out the camel. No, they're right at the edge. No way we stop these tanks. So, got most everybody. That means we'll be able to re-engage. We only lost 3, but that's to injury, so it's not a problem. And we'll take a couple prisoners. Here we go. There's some really good loot here. Look at that. We got upgrades all across the board. So helmet, shoulders, and arm guards. And it looks really nice. Yeah, everybody else got some upgrades there as well. And the civilian side too. Oh, you know what I haven't been doing is checking to see if we can upgrade our civilian gear out of the... I know it upgrades automatically if we select this this tab and hit the button. The problem is it doesn't upgrade across different categories. It doesn't look like there's too many options for polearms in the civilian setting though, so that probably won't help. They've only got a handful of stuff left. they're offering a hunter if we let them go. No, we want everything. Yeah, let's just take it. We'll probably get it. Auto resolve. We get 2 prisoners. Did we get the hunter? No, we didn't. Shoot, we got the mule. We got some mules. But instead of getting 1 hunter, we got, I mean, look at all this stuff. This is a tremendous amount of loot. That's crazy. Unfortunately, no bows. We got some arrows, but no bows. We're making really good money here. So 30k. And that's after like 2 or 3 caravans. So it seems like we can make at least 10, 15k per caravan. And we could probably do maybe 2 a day if we're lucky. So actually, sometimes it takes more than a day. Just depends on how many are going by. Now, these guys should have archers. No, they don't. They have a lot of cav. Yikes. And some horse archers. I don't know if we want to mess with that. You know what? They probably have nice bows. We should probably... Oh, never mind. They make the decision for us. They're out of here. They don't want nothing to do with us. So 20 prisoners are going to slow us down a bit. Let's head back up. Maksudbek gained a level. Let's head to the hideout, give these guys, and then we can check on him. So prisoners 20, that's going to give more than enough. Yeah, we're going to hit the cap now. So we can build a safe house here. Let's do it. Yeah, so the brigand at arms, here's our great supporter. What can I do for you? Amir Timur. And it's simple. We need a safe place, discreet place to hide. And they got plenty of space for us. Let's do it. Now we don't immediately get anything from this. Yeah, so right off the bat, we have to actually put some of our own troops in as guards, and then we have to enslave some of the enemies. So we have to bring them prisoners, and then we can allocate them to either, the slaves can either serve or they can mine, and our people can either guard or they can commit banditry. So it's probably easier to start with enslavement. So essentially what they do is when they serve, if you look up here, serving increases healing per day when you're in the hideout. It also increases the XP for upgrading the base. So if you go right here, the current level, at level 1, you get stone mining and you get bandit faction emissaries. So any bandit faction with at least 500 strength will leave an emissary in your safe house. So we can talk to people from different bandit factions. We need 1500 XP to get to level 2. And when you get to level 2, you get slave dormitory, which slightly reduces the escape and death rate, which we'll go over in a sec. You get a small farm, which gives you some small food production, which is nice because you do have to feed the people that you put in here to guard. They're not just like companions when you drop them off in a town or a village where they don't cost any wage, they don't eat any food. They actually do cost a wage and they eat food, so you have to supply that. And then at tier 2, you also can duel your companions for XP. So this becomes kind of nice. You can level up your companions that way. And then at level 3, there's an assassin trial. I don't think I've done that one yet, but it's probably pretty challenging fight. And then we get even more reduced slave escape chance and death rate, increase the healing rate, and improved efficiency of the mine so we can make more money. So this should be a pretty good money maker for us once we get some people in here. So I think what we'll do, let's go ahead and put some lads in there. Let's get some of these sea raiders. Maybe we'll put like 5 or 10. If we put 10, what does that do? So it doesn't automatically update. So like for now, it says that it's not costing us food. But if we go out and come back in, if we go to our safe house, it does, so our profits minus 50 because that's the wages, right? So we have to deal with the wages. Now they're all on guard duty, which doesn't help because we don't have any slaves. So we can put all of them over on banditry. And every time we put them over in banditry, it increases the strength of the hideout. It reduces the negative that we have because we are earning some money. They're going out and stealing stuff and doing whatever. There is a chance that they get wounded each day, but we also get food each day. So they'll be able to feed themselves. They'll pay for themselves. Actually, since they are paying for themselves, let's just give them... Oh, that's too much. Let's give them all the Sea Raider warriors. Plus 10 strength, plus 5 food. That's pretty good, actually. And then 20 people are consuming 1 food a day. So we're actually positive on the food. However, when we start putting slaves in, we're going to want to put some people back to guard duty, because if you don't, you're going to have a lot of people escaping, which is a problem because you're going to have to keep putting people back in. There's some other things that we can go over here, but I think this is a pretty good overview of what we'll need to do right now. There's a scheme room and an enforcer. We're not quite there yet, and we did mess with that in the Robin Hood campaign, so if you saw that, you saw a little bit of it, but it doesn't really make sense to go over it right now because we can't use it yet. So partnerships, territory, this is all stuff that when we start taking over towns, that'll come into play, but for now, it doesn't really do any good. And then there is food that can be deposited here, or we can use it as storage. And manage companion, I actually don't know what that does. I guess maybe you can bring them up. I don't know why that's there. We can just go to our inventory and do it. So that's pretty much it. We are making a little bit of profit from these guys. More importantly, they're going to start building up a food base here, and then we'll go find some slaves. And what we need to do is go find replacements for those guys that we just attacked. So what do we have here? We don't want ruffians, 3 padfoot, 16 lackey. They're not terrible. I guess we could use them as replacements. Maybe at least until we find a better unit to replace them with. So let's take the padfoot We'll take the lackey and actually a couple ruffian. Yeah, let's just max out. They're expendable. And interesting, so they have money now at the hideout. Before they didn't have any cash, so we could sell some stuff here too. They don't have much. It's only 1,200, but you know, it's better than nothing. And we'll get rid of all the heavy stuff. Yeah, these things are gonna weigh us down. Yeah, we'll take some more meat. Yeah, we're doing okay on meat. You know, we probably should find that last food item. What do we need? Grapes? No, we have grapes. No, we have all 9. Actually, we have all 9. We do need to buy more, or we need to find more beer from the caravans, and we should probably take more grapes and then start stocking up on some of these items that we have only a low amount of. Actually, this caravan, I think we can take this guy out, and we're right here next to our hideout, so this will be an easy one for us. Yeah, let's sell all of our stuff. We'll make a little over 11k here, and we're gonna get it back. Now, they actually have no archers here, so it's just cav. If we can bait their cav into charging before the infantry lines meet, we'll shield well up, try and get them stuck. I think that'd be a pretty good idea. And we have 45 arrows. We should probably just take some of these long shots. If we get lucky hit, we'll get some decent XP. Yeah, we're pretty far short here. Let's aim up really high. Ooh, that was actually too long. Just barely. All right, let's get in there. All right, they're pushing in. Let's go ahead and turn to face their cav. Alright, if we can take out 1 or 2 cav here, we'll call it a success. Nice, there we go. Yeah, we're not going to take them all out on one run. Let's get these guys moving down a flank. Oh, their infantry is actually backing out. And we'll get group 1 into shield wall. Group 2 to go shield wall too. Get them to turn around though. Yeah, there we go. Face them. Alright, if we can slow their horses down. Nah, I think he's just gonna go the other way. Smart man. Alright, group 2, face the right way now. And start pushing these guys in. Group 1. Oh, why are you doing that? That's definitely not what I told you to do. Alright, let's get them to advance a little bit. There's only one person here. There's no reason these guys should be stopping. I don't know why they don't push. I mean, they're supposed to do it within their certain proximity of the enemy, but for some reason, sometimes they just don't do it. And the other problem is if we give the charge command, they kind of end up dying half the time, so that's not really a good solution either. Right, this guy's getting a little on the flank here. Let's get some shots on him. That guy just beamed him in the face with the rock, like point blank. That was freaking awesome. He tanked it though. There we go. Alright, group 1 needs to turn. There's another horse down. There's a couple more horse over here, but we should be able to handle them. Alright, let's get these guys facing the correct direction. That's where they're charging from. Group 1, take this guy out because he's still alive. Why is he still alive? Okay, there we go. Finally got him. Alright, group 1 can move to the back side of these guys, and this should be the last charge. Oh, they ran, actually. What did we lose? Ruffian. Oh, we did Mountain Skirmisher. That's not the highest tier one, but actually the Brigand Infantry did a really good job here too. Only lost 1, they got 12 kills. The Mountain Brigand are the high tier ones, they only got 13 kills. They do have half their numbers though, so I don't know. Yeah, maybe we're being too harsh on these Brigand Infantry. They actually did pretty good. And we did get actually 8 levels of roguery from that, so I think raiding these caravans has given us a ton of XP. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. All that juicy loot. Man, that is a long list. It's almost difficult to tell what you get unless you go like one tab by one tab. There's just so much stuff. So fine steel spear, it's way better than what we've got, so we'll take it. We do use our spear quite a bit when we get in close. And then for the civilian gear, we can use some of these knives. I think these are probably better than the ones that we had. Actually, no, these are better. Looks like there's no upgrades on the armor, so that's fine. We should be able to sell all that stuff. More mules added to the pile. We're probably going to get some overburden stuff or hurting penalty if we keep taking them, so we'll probably start chopping them up, use them as meat pies or something. Mule meat. And 1 guy left. Can we catch him? He's really overburdened because he's by himself. All right, hand everything over. He's got like nothing left. This poor guy. A ton of mules. Can't really tell because the text is in the way. There we go. 19 mules. Yeah, we don't want the mules. We want everything else. All right, he actually gave up. So what did we get? 97 dinars from that. And we ended up getting 19 mules anyways. Nice. You're giving us the mules anyways. Wow, that's a lot of loot. All right, go back to your... He's probably going to immediately get captured by some bandits. That's kind of funny. All right, let's dump the prisoners. They don't need it because their strength is already high enough, but that's fine. We'll help them out a little bit more. And they did regenerate a little bit of their money, so we can sell some stuff here again. And we're up to 41k. Really not a bad haul there. Oh, you know what? Why did I do that? We should have put those prisoners in the safe house. Yeah, we've got... I don't know why we did that. Whoops. Interesting. So there's a chance that your guys get wounded each day. So wounded chance was, I think, 0 to 10 per day. We've got 17 people wounded. So now we're actually losing money on that hideout. So the banditry is pretty risky. Now, what happens if we replace them with these low tier guys? Ruffian and bandit lackey. Do they make money? 0 to 17 wounded. Yeah, maybe it's because they're low tier. Probably need to run some tests on that. I'm not 100% sure, but that's fine. They're really easy to replace. Now, one cool thing that they added to this mod, I didn't check it out earlier, but you do have the ability to go into your actual hideout. So all of your guys that you leave here, all your lads, as they say, they're all here. There's a few other people you can talk to. So all the companions are here. There's also a brigand at arms, so that's the leader of the hideout. I believe you can talk to him. All the stuff that you can do in here, you can actually do with the menus. So you don't have to come in here. It's more just for looks and stuff. You can go in there once you get to level 2. You can start training with your companions, which is a really cool addition. Really helps a lot because leveling up melee skills is hard to do. I would love to start taking some of these big fights right here, but I think that's just a little bit above our pay grade right now. All right, here comes a caravan. We can do the same thing. Let's see if we can trap him in against the mountains. He needs to come down a little bit more. Oh, he's going a different direction. Oh, no, you don't. All right, he's out of here. Smart. Usually they would kind of ping pong back and forth, and then they would, you know, give you a chance to capture him. But I guess this time they didn't go that way. Let's see if we can get these guys to surrender. Getting a bunch of prisoners would be really helpful right now. Man, we can't catch these guys. We got to get more mounts. That's what we need to do. Let's send troops. Yeah, should be no problem. Unfortunately, no prisoners. We're killing everybody. And we do have a problem with mules. So we should probably... Yeah, we have a herding penalty now. So we need to chop some of these guys up. Let's maybe go back down to 50. Yeah, no herding penalty for that. So we're okay now. Whoa, what happened here? This guy was coming in really fast with, I don't know, 120 troops. Did he die? I don't know what happened there, but yeah, he lost like all of his troops in an instant. That was bizarre. All right, yeah, we're getting out of here. We don't want to fight 120. Man, we really need to get those mounts because then we can catch up to these guys. Ooh, nice. 200 scouting. So with this one, we can do trade penalty within villages of your faction, decreased by 10%. Not all that useful. Trade penalty in cities, decreased by 5%. That'll be handy at that point that we start taking fiefs if we get to it. And then hideout detection range by 30%. That is helpful because we do want to increase our network. We got 100 steward, so companion wages and recruitment are reduced by 25%, or during village raids we get more money, we get more items from them. And then also troop wages decreased by 15%. You know, I know in general efficient campaigner seems like it would make a lot of sense, but in the future, I think Paid and Promise is going to be a better one. We could always switch it if we sneak into a town and go to the tournament master. We can always reset our perks. So I'm not too concerned about it. I think for now, Efficient Campaigner is going to be more useful if we do raids. Although I don't know that we're going to be able to raid anything because they're going to be on us. Tough one. We're going to be having a lot of companions. So having 25% reduction on that's going to be nice, but we don't have them yet. So let's go this one. Let's just go that. We can switch it later. And roguery 225. This one's, I guess, pretty good if we take the decreased sale price penalty for weapons. This actually makes a decent difference. We're not going to be fighting too much melee, so kicking people, getting 50% longer stun doesn't help. Let's go arms dealer. We can put another point into intelligence and the final point into medicine. So we are really moving along nicely here. Now, 4 more attribute points will max this out. So what would we have to be at here? So 20. So at level 32, we'll have max intelligence, max cunning, and enough into endurance to get the perk that we need up here, the mounted patrols. So Now we just have to figure out where to put the rest of the focus points. That's going to be the thing. I guess it probably doesn't matter. I think maybe tactics will be okay. Engineering for sure, because we're going to have that already. So these two should be fully fleshed out. And then I suspect we'll put some points down here into social as well. Maksudbek did gain another level, so we'll put it into bow. So he's capped out for bow. He's ready to go. We just need to find the equipment. And we're kind of getting chased. We don't want to deal with that. So let's let this guy go somewhere else. Here we go. Back to work. This guy's moving really slow. I'm wondering what's slowing him down. Yeah, they're going to run into the woods and get captured here. So let's go ahead and trade. We do need to keep our money going. 39k. Yeah, we have a tremendous amount of grain. Let's get rid of some of it. We really only need maybe 100 at most. Probably not even that. Probably drop these to 50. We aren't struggling for storage space, so I think it's not a problem right now. But if it becomes a problem, we should definitely adjust that downward. All right, we got all the money out of them, 8 grand, and we're gonna take everything back. But these guys, they don't even have cav. Wow, no wonder they were so slow. I was wondering what was making them so slow, but that makes perfect sense then. So they're just gonna rush in like a bunch of dummies. We will oblige. Let's go ahead and break these guys up then. So group 1, shield wall, get nice and tight, compact. We'll get these guys looped around. Either they'll split in half, go half and half, which is fine with us, or we'll push them in and sandwich them. Oh, they're not going to go half and half, so let's go start sandwiching. Let the sandwich commence. So we'll get lined up before we go shield wall, and then we'll just start sandwiching them. Alright, shield wall. And let's push both shield walls. Oh, here it comes, the the trash compactor. They're getting compacted right now. We'll let them fight it out a little bit so we can get some shots off. But I guess they could squeeze out the side, but there's really nowhere to run. We're going to chase them down. Oh, we hit our own guy in the head. We'll chase these guys down. There's only a handful. Oh man, look at that. Flipping through the rock. We really need to get a better bow and arrow. This thing is kind of pitiful. But it serves its purpose. We're leveling up at least, so almost to 60. No injuries, no losses. Our tactics were very, very superior there compared to what they were doing. Not really surprising though, you know, it's the AI. Let's get these guys moved up. And Mountain Brigands, 14. Yeah, no wonder these guys are losing. We've got some really good units. And oh boy, look at that. Look. But still, again, we're not finding any ranged... Yeah, no bow and arrow, not even crossbows. We probably should start finding somebody to sell this loot to, because we don't have enough loot to sell to the caravans. Like, they don't have enough money. I mean, we have too much loot to sell to them is what I meant. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. This is... Oh, they only have 32. Yeah, I don't know how long it takes these guys to get money again, because this was quite a while ago that we sold them stuff. These guys are zeroed out still. So I think we just have to go to villages that we've never been to before. Another 1,000. It is going to be nice when we have a town, we can just sell it all in one place instead of having to do this piecemeal. It does take a bit of time, and as we know, time is money. It's costing us a little bit. All right, what about these peasants? Oh, they actually gave up. Well, we actually wanted them because we want prisoners, but that's fine. We'll let them out. Now, will these guys give up? Yeah, they will actually. We can take all these as prisoners. So we can go, let's go dump these. We can start making money off of our hideout. Maybe that'll help offset. Oh, wait 1 second. Rebels in Makeb, which is up here. Unfortunately, we don't have the party to do that. I think maybe another couple clan tiers. We're really close to clan tier 2, but I don't think even that's going to be enough. I think we get clan tier 3, maybe clan tier 4, and then we get our steward up even higher. Then I think we'll be in good shape. Right now, we're only at 100. So if we get into like the high 2s or low 3s, that's going to be probably enough to be able to do it. So let's see. Now this time we're going safe house, and we're going to donate these guys. So we've got a couple options here. We could have these guys serving. Actually, we need to get some food to offset this. Or, you know, we could just put our own food in. We have so much grain. Yeah, look at that, 190 grain. Let's get rid of 90 of it. That'll feed these guys for a very long time. At least 90 days. Let's go out and go back in so it refreshes. Yeah, there we go, 94. Now, if we put some people in mining, we get 0 to 1 deaths per day. We're not making any money. If we go up to 4, we're making 22 per day. It's really not worth it. So I think what we'll do is let's just keep everybody serving, everybody guarding. Now if we don't have any guards, they do start to escape. Let's slowly move it back and see what that does. So at 3 people guarding 15, it seems to be the point where we'll be able to keep these guys. Now, if we have all here, there's still a chance to wound 0 to 1. We probably want to put a little bit into banditry, maybe enough to just get 1 food to offset, so we don't have to keep putting food in. No, there's not enough people there. Maybe it's because they're crappy units, I'm not sure. But that's fine. 15, that means 100 days this thing will upgrade, but we can keep putting more people in. Yeah, so essentially we're just subsidizing it for now, which is fine. Ooh, here we go. There's another noble.
That's close enough.
See if we can pepper these guys a little bit, harass them. The archers are in the back. Actually, we should probably pick off some of the archers. Man, it's hard to judge the drop because this bow is really bad. And these arrows are a little bit heavy. Ooh, we took a hit to the horse. All right, here we go. We should be okay back here. Ooh, good hit. The direct hit with the crossbow. All right, here comes the big mass. Not a whole lot of finesse to be done here. They don't have enough troops to really maneuver. So we'll just charge them in. We'll do some fancy riding here. Now, we don't want these guys to get out, especially the guy with the bow. If he drops his bow as a loot, that's going to help us quite a bit. I think, yeah, they're actually not running. We'll let our guys get them. Lost a brigand, but we're still in good shape. And we are taking you prisoner. Some decent gear here. I think we're going to have upgrades for at least our companions here. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of people are getting upgrades here.